What is it? You back in another video. Today's video, man, I'm gonna do something a little different. By the way, I might be a little quieter, just because it's currently 2 in the morning, so my sleep schedule is completely fucked. But I did hit level 50 on Fallout 76, so I should be playing more COD as well as uploading more content for Fallout 76. I would like my game to lower my level, please. So today's video, we're going to be going over my entire Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 account, including Modern Warfare 2. Well, sort of Modern Warfare 2. We're going to go like over the weapons and stuff. We're not going to go into super deep detail on what's happening. I don't know. I'm leaving this in. This is this is the state of Modern Warfare 3 in 2024. It just does this randomly. We're gonna wait this in the see how long it takes. Still waiting. Now, the reason I went into the zombies, by the way, if anyone doesn't know, this is the only workaround currently in the game. Any other YouTuber that says there's any other workarounds, they're lying. This is currently the only workaround to get your level to instantly load. If you load in the game, you're level 1 or whatever, and it takes a while for your character to get fully loaded, just hop into zombies. Usually, this doesn't happen. When this happens, you just have to wait it out or restart app, which I'm currently live recording this, so I can't just restart my app. But normally you just restart your app, but like you can wait this out and it usually fixes itself in a decent amount of time. This is the longest I think I've ever had it happen before, but normally you go to zombies, it'll load for I think about 30 seconds, it'll load, and then when you back out, you'll be at your correct level again. That's the only workaround that I know of that actually works. Some people say to like spam certain buttons or, you know, find a match. That sometimes works, but a lot of times what will happen if you try to find a match when you're level 1, it won't find a match. It'll just sit on connecting. I'm not too sure why this is taking so long. We might have to close that. It might have completely just broke. It might have. So I'll be right back.
Oh, no, no.
And we are back. Let's hope it loads this time. It actually crashed as soon as I went to close the app, so maybe I think it was going to happen no matter what. So we're going to go to multiplayer. Yep, we got our level, so we're good. All right. Sometimes you just have to wait a few seconds in the main menu. Sometimes it'll do its thing. But yeah, so we're going to go basically into calling cards, what I have unlocked. We're going to go into the stats on my account, camos. We're not going to do a big, deep, in-depth camo kind of thing. That is for a future video if you guys are interested. Breaking down every camo challenge. And then, obviously, we're going to go into gun attachments and what I have unlocked, into the armories, etc., etc., etc. So, without further ado, let's get into it. First thing we're going to look at is the stats. Currently, we're going to do a brief synopsis of every stat, so we're not going to sit on too many different things for too long. Currently have 12 days in multiplayer with about 2,200 games played. 13.3 average kills per game. That is pretty low for me. I think most CODs I'm seeing like 20 to 18 kills on average. But that's because I'm playing S&D a lot. As you can see in the bottom right hand side, I play majority of S&D currently in the game, just because of the guys I play with, right? They're all S&D players. But normally I'm a Dom player, hardpoint, etc. KD's a 1.4, 29,000 kills, 20,000 deaths. It's pretty normal for me. I normally don't have high KDs. I do have high kills. World War II I had 280,000, I think it is. Infinite Warfare, about on the verge of 100k. Back in, you know, the older CODs, some of them like mw3 and AW back on PS3 probably had like uppers of 300, 400k in those games. But we're talking about this game. So, but yeah, pretty much. This game is pretty average for me currently on these modern CODs. I think it had around 20,000 on Modern Warfare like Modern Warfare 2019, and then Vanguard and Cold War. I also believe I had around 20k, which is pretty average, except for last year. Which I'll show you last year real quick. Last year we had an 81k because last year is the best Call of Duty to have released since Modern Warfare 2019, as I've mentioned that multiple times in the past. But we have a 0.57, or I'm sorry, it's just really just 0.5. That third number in KD and win-loss doesn't really mean anything. That's just saying how close you are to the next iteration of the 0.5. Say if I'm 0.57, that means I'm 3. So 0.5 win-loss, that's pretty bad, but also pretty average for me because I leave games. I'm someone who, if it's a bad match, I'm dipping. I'm not staying in a bad match. I'm too good at the game to stay in a bad match. So that's every loss. About half those losses, about 1,400 losses, about probably 700 of those losses are probably just backouts entirely. Highest kill streak is a 26. We haven't got the nuke on this game yet. The highest kills per game, the highest kill game we've had so far was 97, but that's not correct. I did get a 135 kill game on shipment. I'm not too sure why that game just never registered. So fuck me, I guess. Top 3 best guns right now is the MCW with 2,200 kills, SVA 1,600, and the Holger, or the G36 as I call it, because that's what it is supposed to be anyway, is 1,500. We go by KD ratios. Right now the MP5 is my highest gun right now with a 3.7 KD with the MP5. The MP5 is amazing in this game, and I have a really good build. I'm going to show you guys that build at the end of this video. And then we have a 3 KD with the P90 and the M13C, which is really surprising. It's all 3 mw3 guns. But I do believe that's because of the pure fact that there's not, like, those, like, P90 and M13 aren't used all that much in my account on this game specifically. And these do have different stats from the mw2 stats. So the mw2 guns, will go into those next in the next MP stats menu. And that will have different stats, obviously, for the guns, because they're not cross-saved. If we actually click on them, you can see we have around 10,000 assault rifle kills, 1,300 LMG, 6,400 SMGs, 700 shotguns. I rarely use shotguns. Those 700 are mainly from doing camo challenges. Snipers, we have 2,800, marksmen's 1,200, and 2,400 battle rifle kills. 2,200 handguns, 232 launcher kills, melees 900 almost. I've been using a lot of melees again recently, just running around with them. We go to weapons. Vulgar, MTZ, the BP50, the XRK Stalker, the Morris, the Striker, and the Vel. I think that might be more than 10. I wasn't counting, but those are my main used guns. Then you can see down here in the list my other guns that I'm using. On average, around 600 kills per gun on average. There's a couple here on the bottom that are lower in the 200 areas, but these are the only few guns to at least 100 kills, so I might use some of these guns to get to that 100 kill mark. But you can see the KD ratios is pretty good for most guns. A lot of guns are 2s, 1.7s, so, which is kind of funny because my average KD for guns is around a 2 to 3, but my actual KD ratio is only a 1.4. That's why I don't base skill off of KDs or win-losses, because it's very hard to determine skill off of a KD, because like, someone can have a 24 KD with a ACR, right, the MCW, but have really shitty aim because that's the only gun they use, right? So it's just really complicated, right, to base it off of KD. But those are the guns that I use. Let's see here. Equipment, mostly frag grenades. Got a lot of snowball kills when that was in mode. I'm actually surprised. I didn't know this was in the stats, actually, which is pretty cool. Semtexes and Thornizer are my third and fourth. And then I use a couple others, but I really don't use equipment all that much on this game compared to last year's COD, which we'll see in a minute. Score streaks, VTOL jets, remote turrets, Overwatch helos, and cruise missiles. All the other streaks in the game aren't on here for some reason. It's only these 4, which is weird, because I've used at least every score streak at least once. But mainly I've been using UAV, advanced UAV, and what am I using currently, actually? I should know this. Oh, swarms. So those are the three I'm using currently, and those ones aren't on the list. But those are the kill streaks, modes. We can look here. Look at all these defeats, bro. Not a shitty day today. But Search and Destroy is mostly my mode currently, with 455 wins and what is that, around 1,000 games? Maybe a little less, maybe a little more, 1,000 games. Almost 9,000 kills almost. We're about 900 kills off of 9,000, so it's a lot of kills for S&D. 5,400 kills for Domination, 4,600 for Hardpoint, and I'll just kind of go through here, you guys can see them for yourself. Didn't see that free-for-all, by the way. Literally 2 wins, 9 losses. I actually didn't know I played Night free-for-all that much in this game. I thought I didn't play that much, but according to stats, I actually kind of have. But yeah, those are the modes. So that is the multiplayer record for Modern Warfare 3. Let's look at the record for MW2. So even though this is going to be an MW3 video specifically, I am going to show MW2 stuff as well, because I feel like it's kind of important, especially since I'm planning on playing this game a lot more for the coming weeks. I just recently re-downloaded it, so maybe picking up that Ultra Mastery Ground over there, just because that game's way more enjoyable than this game currently. But anyway, average kills is 15.6, which is odd because that 0.6 doesn't really make any sense, but you know, it is what it is. 20 days played, 5,200 games, 384 score per minute. So it's not terrible. This game I was doing a lot of grinding on shipment, so stats are a little skewed because, you know, it's shipment. I have 81,000 kills. I have 1,300 wins. Again, not terrible. My win-loss is actually, I think, better on MW3 than this game, but that's just because this game I was leaving a lot more games. As you can see, over 3,300 games were lost, and about 20% of that, if not 50% of that, is probably leaves. 34 is highest kill streak. We have the nuke. I think we got a couple nukes in this game. I think we're up to like 5 or 10. And then we have 163 as the highest kill game on this game. But there is a game I've gotten almost 190, but the game crashed and didn't save, unfortunately. So I don't count that in the record, but for being technical, then yeah, it's there. Top 3 guns, TAC 56. Obviously, this game was basically TAC 56's only, especially in ranked modes. We have the M4 2500 and the Mini-Mac with 2300. The Mini-Mac was really overpowered for a good 3 seasons or so. So, like, I think it was seasons 3, 4, and 5 were really overpowered for the Mini-Mac, but they got nerfed in season 6. So I stopped using it, but that's why it's so high. And then the M4 is just a solid weapon. I've been using it here on this game too. It's just amazing. So yeah. KD, the TR-76 Dice is a 2.1. Lockman 556 is a 2.8 or 2.0, sorry, and then a 2.0 for the Cronin's Squall. So pretty interesting. But again, those last 2 guns, especially the Squall, really didn't use all that much. So it's take these KDs sometimes with a grain of salt, because if I have less kills, then, you know, it's obviously a lot harder to determine KD wise. So here on the modes, we have Domination being the highest, Search and Destroy second, Hardpoint third, Team Deathmatch fourth, and Kill Confirm last. Now, I actually played a lot of Search during the end of MW2's life cycle. Again, I was playing with a different group of guys, not the same group this game, but it was a group that I started playing MW3 with before I stopped playing with those guys, and those guys were also S&D players on MW2. So that's why those numbers are so high. I'm really not an S&D player. I actually hate S&D, but I play it specifically because of my people I'm playing with. 23,000 AR kills, 9,200 LMGs, 14,000 SMGs, 6,700 shotgun kills, 3,300 sniper kills, 5,100 marksman kills, and 6,100 battle rifle kills. That do keep in mind, a lot of these numbers are camo grinding and ultra mastery grinding, especially the assault rifle genre is heavily influenced by the ultra mastery grind. Because do keep in mind, I am about 37,000 kills in on the Ultra Mastery grind, give or take a couple. So, a lot of these numbers are from that grind, especially shotguns. Because shotguns, I think I did all but one, so I think I'm at like, what, 9,000? No, because I only 6,700 kills. It'd be like 4,000, 5,000 kills would be just from the Ultra Mastery gun alone. Then secondaries, 1,200 for launchers, 1,900 for melee, and 3,700 for handguns. So you can see here, huge numbers, even for launchers, huge numbers. 1,200 kills with launchers is absolutely insane. Obviously, if you have the Ultra Mastery and you did all the RPGs, you probably have around 6,000. But being someone who doesn't have the Ultra Mastery and still having that number is pretty rare. But you can see, obviously, the RPG was a heavy user. I used the RPG a ton last year. Here you guys can see the top guns that I used. These top 5 are probably my standard issues: the attack, M4, miniback, Lockman, and ISO. I use these things a lot. You can see here by the KD ratios and the kills. But you can go down through the list here, and you see that majority of the guns in the game I do have 1,000 kills with. I think about half the game I have 1,000 kills with each gun, and then we get back into the lower half, which are usually in the lower halves, and usually in the 500, 400, 300 range. The worst gun I have right now for kills is the Pila, which is 147. Even the Joker I have more kills than the Pila with, which is interesting, to say the least. Equipment, thermites. Big thermite user back then because of those shields with throwing knives, and then claymores, semtexes. I used a lot of equipment last year. I was equipment demon last year, I will say that. I didn't use a lot of grenades, but I was tossing throwing some thermites everywhere. I wish they had how many you used along with the kills, because I probably threw like 20,000 throwing knives last year. Threw so many. And then we have the score streaks. We have 1,700 kills with the Fallen VTOL, Chopper Gunner 630, and the Juggernaut 395. And then we have these. I don't know how I only have one kill with an SAE. I really don't know how I only have one kill. I don't know. I think some of these weren't tracking properly, because I feel like these I got way more kills with, especially the Wilson. But anyway, those are the score streaks. And that is the mw3 MP. That is the only mw2 stats we're going to be looking at today. So that's just the base of mw3. mw2, sorry. mw3 zombie stats. So let's get into this. So we have 10 days in this game. So we actually have about a day or two more in this game than we have in mw2. We have 12 days in Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. 10 days here. That's 22 days. We only had 20. And then we have a day in, I think, Warzone or whatever on that game. So I think it's like really close. I think it's like a day or two more, or 2 days or 2 less. Anyway, 470 games. Deployments are games, by the way. So if you're wondering how you can see how many games you played, they count games as deployments because you're deploying into the zombie world. So I played 407 games. I have 294,000 kills, roughly. I think by the time the BOW comes out in 2 days from the time of this video being recorded, I'll probably be at around 296,000, because I'm assuming it'll take me around 2,000 kills to max the gun out and can't miss all that stuff. But right now we have 294. Okay. We have 22 deaths, so we have a KD ratio of like a lot. it's like a 70 to 90 KD ratio. And deaths are only counted when you are knocked down, I believe. And then if you are completely eliminated, like I'm talking completely eliminated, like dead, you have to go back to lobby, you have to start fresh. I had 33 deaths, but I think regular deaths are considered just when you go down, which that number might be incorrect. I feel like I've downed a little bit more than that, than 22 times, but who knows. Exfils, oh shit. Exfils, we have 1,300. Why is happening? Here we go. The wrong one. So we have 374 exfils successful, which is pretty good on average. The highest kills I had in zombies match so far in this game is 3,000. That'll probably never be beaten, just because they don't have the exfil like they used to. The best gun so far is what is this? I don't know what this is. Why it's doing that. Oh, I'm stupid. Never mind. It's just slow. I'm misreading it. We have 13,000 kills with the MCW, 9,500 with the G36, and 6,400 with the Swarm. Those are my three go-to, especially if I'm doing weekly challenges. I usually run with those three, right? Unless I have to use a specific type. The extracted items, we have 27 acquisitions, 0 weapons. Again, that's not tracking properly. I've exfilled way more weapons than that. Then we have $7.6 million in essence that I've extracted. That's basically currency that I've left with. We can go here and look at the deeper stats. So this is what I mean by it's bugged. Because these most extracted weapons is not accurate. I haven't extracted with a Pila in like 50 games. Probably more than that, because I've had Borealis now for almost a month or two, even longer than that, and not Borealis, bioluminescent, but it's still in here for some odd reason. So it says 0, so it's very bugged out. So just ignore the weapons. But we have 1,600 acquisitions. Sorry, Jesus, I can't speak. Extracted. That's, again, if you take notes, that is different too. I think that extracted items is supposed to be in that match, I think. And this is supposed to be the more accurate number for total. The total is 1,600. But for some reason, the other one's saying different. I don't know what's up with this game. And then schematics extracted, we have 74. Now, mind you, schematics, there's not that many in the game. There's like not even a quarter of that in the game. So I'm extracting a ton of schematics, especially leveling up. I'll just farm schematics for XP. We've most extractive essence extracted at one time was 360k, and then the most extracted items are the rare Aether tools. So pretty cool. 61,000 kills, assault rifles, 33,000 LMGs, 46,000 SMGs, 21,000 shotties. Wonder weapons were around 30,000, I think. That is, yeah, it's a ray gun, figured. 5,500 melee weapon kills, 22,000 sniper kills, 22,000 marksmans, 18,000 battle rifles. Now, Borealis for every gun in the game, and you do bioluminescent for every gun in the game. That means 128-ish, 129-ish guns. You will have about similar stats, maybe off by 5, maybe even 10,000, but mostly this is what you should see kill-wise. Because I've only got maybe 1,000 or 2, maybe a little more doing weeklies. But this is pretty much, I only pretty much play this game on zombies when I'm doing weeklies or when I'm doing camos. Sometimes events, but most times the events are pretty easy for multiplayer, so I usually end up doing them over there. But that's there. You can see guns. I don't think there's any guns in here that are under 1,000. I don't think. Could be wrong. Because I think I need 1,000 at least to get camos. No, okay. So it's kind of weird because some of these guns I feel like I should have 1,000 kills with, but they're not. But anyway, the lowest we have is 6, which is the VR11. But like physical weapons you can spawn in with that are camo based is 571. Equipment, mostly throwing knives, Molotovs, and ether blades. But we use some other ones here and there. Ether tool, pack 1 and the green are the two like most extracted things, but obviously we have perks as well, and then the different types of wonder weapons and stuff. Pretty cool. Use the field upgrades, energy mine, huge amount of kills. The energy mine, 16k. The energy mine. The RGL for some reason is considered a field upgrade, which is weird. So that in the RPG, and the show, honestly, all the RPGs are, which is kind of interesting. But you see they're not accurate. So I don't know. Frost Blast, Tesla Storm are also here. I've been using Tesla, I think, recently mostly, but energy was what was carrying me most of my camo grinding. So those are the zombie stats. Rate play stats, I'm just going to show them here. Nothing much different than what you're seeing exactly on screen. 16 hours, 84 games, 16 average kills, 203 score per minute, 1 KD, 1 win-loss. Pretty average. For me, I don't really play ranked all that much. Battle Rail, 3 hours played. We have 1 win, 1 top 5, 2 top 10s, top 25. We have 4, 2.1 KD. We've been in top 30 for solos. I haven't played duos in this game yet, so don't play much Battle Rail. Resurgence, we have 21 hours, 152 games, 3.2 kills per game, 330 SPMM, 1.1 KD. This was almost a 4 KD at one point, but I've played since then. Have played tons of matches in Rebirth so far. So I think it was like 52 matches in Rebirth. I was at like 4, so I played over 100 games probably since 4 KD. Most kill guns: AMR9, MCW, and the PKM. Let's see. Highest kills 23, but that's only my kills, so keep that in mind. So like I think my highest squad kill game is like 50 so far. Top 5 we have 20. We have 5 wins. Top 5 we have 20. Top 10 we have 43. Top 25 we have 77. We have 2 wins in duos, 3 wins in squads. 2 highest in trios is second, and highest in solos is 35. So pretty cool. We have no plunger or resurgence to go off of. Well, I mean, rainplay resurgence. So those are the stats for MW2, and MW3. Now we're gonna head over to the calling cards. I have to do watch 2. Hopefully this doesn't go too long, because if it goes too long, I'm not gonna be able to show everything. So calling cards. We have 927 calling cards out of 2011. So pretty decent amount. We have a good chunk of them. Games. So here we have the shared, which are these. So right now we only have 1 master card. Oh, I'm on for 3. We have 5 of the 6, and the 6th one we're about to get here soon. I'm working on figuring out the best way to get these last like 20 kills. Zombies, we have 4. When you're doing camo challenges, you'll get those 4 pretty quickly. The other ones are kind of grind intensive, and I just don't care about the zombies in this game enough other than camos, so that's why I don't have any of the other ones. Well, you don't have either of the Warzone calling cards, but Prestige, we have 4 mastery cards from season 1, none from last season and none from this season. Again, these have gotten more annoying. This first season was not too bad. This season's gotten more annoying, and same last season, so I didn't do any as well. Premium, we have 81 of the 89 cards in the game. Don't know what 9 we're missing. We're missing these. These are some. These are all store bundles. But other than that, I have every other calling card you can see here. I have like the Monster Energy. Let's see. The Jacklings promotion. I believe there's another promotion. I don't know where that calling card is though. We also have the beta calling card somewhere in here. I don't know where that is exactly. It's somewhere in here though. But yeah, I think it might be in here in this section. But those are the calling cards. Let's go to the emblems real quick. I'll showcase the emblems real quick for y'all. Let me just turn off the locked so I don't see those. Oh, I thought I went. Dumbass. All right, so unlocked. You can see here all the calling cards we have, emblems we have. We have quite a bit of emblems, nothing crazy. Like I said, I have a ton of these Orion Ultra Masteries. I have a couple of the MW3 ones done. I kind of go in kicks with these Ultra Mastery grinds. That's why you're not going to see a whole ton of those currently. But you can see I have some limited edition emblems in here, some event emblems that are pretty cool. We have done every single event in this game. I have not missed a single event. So anything that's event-based, I have in this game, pretty much. But we have a ton of emblems in here. Tons. It's pretty dope ones. I really like the gold ones for MW3's Ultra Mastery. I really like those. Those are the emblems. I'll show you my showcase. This is what I'm running with my showcase currently. We're Prestige Master, pretty much. I would say we're Prestige Master at this point. Level 650, Prestige 13. And we're only Bronze 1 in Warzone. And I think we're rank 11 or 12. No, might be even higher. Maybe like 20 or something on Modern Warfare 3's MP ranked. But that's pretty much it. What else? Oh, let's do weapons next. I guess that's probably best. So we have every gun in the game maxed out. Let's see here, every gun maxed out. We also have every camo in the game, all 950 camos. We have pretty much everything in the game when it comes to weapons as well. Like all the aftermarket parts, a good chunk of the variants, all battle pass blueprints, all black cell blueprints. Here, let me show you this before we go into weapons. So here's the like main menu here. You can see here. This will be an easy way to show you guys everything. So you can see here. We have, if you look at the number, the top middle, that number is both multiplayer and zombies. It keeps tracks of both for you. So you can see here I've maxed out everything for every gun, which is pretty cool. Armory unlocks. We have every armory unlock in the game. We've had these for a while now, actually, but there has been some new ones they added, obviously, with like the swarm and stuff, and the EMP and stuff, but there's that. The event, we're done the event, that's currently active. Let's see, operators, we have 20 out of 20 for Spectro, and 19 out of 19 for Tortak. Obviously, I'm missing some of the DLC ones, like the Doom characters and stuff, and Halloween, but otherwise, pretty much have everyone. All right, camos. So we have 951 camos. I'm just gonna kind of go through the list here. Here's a new event camo, by the way, super dope event camo. But we have all the other camos. We have the weekly camos I've done every week. You can see here we have all of these. But we have every camo in the game. You can see here, special. Where's the ranked ones at? I can show you guys the ranked ones that I have. Ranked, I have Season 5, mw3 Gold, and then the Ranked 10 mw2, mw3 camo as well. Pretty cool stuff, every camo unlocked. We have, these are the gun screens we have. We have a few gun screens. I really don't ever use these things anymore. Charms, we have a shit ton of charms. I mean, when I say shit tons, I mean so many. If I just made a video on these charms, it could take us hours to go through every single one. Especially since we have all the Ultra Mastery charms as well. But some limited edition charms in here, some not so limited. Just really depends. But yeah, the stickers, same thing. Tons of stickers. There's really no stickers in here that are cool or unique. But yeah, those are that. We have all the vests in the game, as you can see. We have all the perks. We have all of the field upgrades done. What else is we missing here? Operators. I can show you guys my finishing moves. So we have these finishing moves. Let me go back to the top. We have a bunch of finishing moves. You guys want to pause the video, look at these, you guys can. I really wish you could preview them in this menu. Sledgehammer, if we ever, feel bored, that'd be a great feature, just saying. Because I would love to show some of these off in the menu, but, it is what it is. There's a bunch of dog ones. We have this little guy, and then we have these 3 dogs. So, pretty cool. Here's the operator menu as it looks for me. So obviously I don't have Paul, I don't have Warrior, and I don't have Inharius. Well, let's see if I'm missing any over here. I know I'm missing Izzy and I'm missing Olivia, but otherwise I have pretty much all the other ones. And here you can see all the rank skins, the gold. So pretty cool. Let's see what else. Battle Pass complete. Tier 100. Again, been Tier 100 every season so far, from mw2 Season 1 to mw3 Season 3, where we're currently at. Bundles. You see the bundles that I own. I own Cheech and Chong, Sapphire, Michonne, Firecracker. Look at all these free bundles too, by the way. I just wish these were better items, to be honest. We have the Warzone pack, which is this guy right here. We have the Crimson. I believe this may have been... I don't know if this is free or not. I don't remember that buying that bundle, but I guess I did. Yeah, a bunch. Obviously these are also NW2 stuff as well. So here we have the Hans Zimmer music pack, the NW3 Vault edition. So you can see I bought Vault. You have the Warzone 2.0 combat pack. There we go. We got the Ghost, the Rat pack. Tons of bundles, man. Tons of bundles. We have the Crash Bandicoot. Any other interesting ones? Nope, that's it. And then we obviously have the NW2 Vault edition as well in here as well. It's very cool. Loading screens. Can I filter this? The ones I have purchased? I think so. So here we'll go through it, and you guys can see all the loading screens that I have. Pretty cool ones. I think I might put, actually, you know, while I'm sitting here, we're gonna put the Cheech and Chong one on. So this is what I've been running for. You know, I have a bunch of ones to run, but I don't really have any specific ones. I think I was running this for a while, the Join Me one. There are some pretty cool ones. Unfortunately, some of the cool ones I think of ones I don't own. So, you know, big rip. Except for obviously 2009's NW2 background. That's pretty cool as well. Let's see, vehicles. You can see here the skins I'm running on them. Pretty dope. I don't really use vehicles that often, but I like to make sure they're decked out. So if I do use them, you know, showcase them. I don't think there's any skins for these yet. Yeah, no skins for these yet. Parachute, currently running the Black Cell Infill Season 4 parachute, but there's a new one here. I don't know how to get this new one. I'm not totally sure. Contrails, currently running the Season 4 Black Cell Infill one as well. And then the music, currently running NW2's OG music as well. I think that's everything. Progression, show you guys this, level 650. 450, 250, level 55. Pretty dope there. I think that's everything. Don't think I'm missing anything. Weeklies, I can show you guys the weeklies, I guess. So I got all 4 weeklies done so far. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If I'm missing something, if I missed something down below that you guys want to see, let me know. I'm always interested to see. I don't know if I missed anything. I guess I can show you guys my double XP currently. That's what I have active, or I could activate. With these double XP weapon XPs, that will finish that battle really quick. But that's pretty much it, man. Thank you guys for watching this long ass video. Tomorrow I'm planning on streaming. I'm trying to fix my schedule tonight, so I'll probably be up all night. But tomorrow we'll be hopefully streaming, and then we'll be back on normal schedule soon. So, love you guys, one of a kind, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.